it's me Jordan here at Pisces Pet Emporium, and today I'm doing a great video here on the basic care of tree frogs. So tree frogs come from a variety of places all over the world. We're dealing with tropical and subtropical environments. Most of these environments are quite high in humidity, so holding your humidity in your frog tank is quite important. In one of my earlier videos I had a video showing on how to make a waterfall terrarium. I just have one on display here just because it provides a perfect home for a small tree frog or dart frog. So when we're dealing with keeping the humidity up for your frogs, the first thing you want to make sure is your water is conditioned. So frogs absorb everything through their skin. Our tap water has a lot of chlorine in it, so we want to make sure that we use some water conditioner in there to prevent them from getting hurt. So you can use spring water or leave your water 24 hours to sit to let that chlorine evaporate. So there are several different things out there that will help keep the humidity up in your frog tank. We're dealing with automatic misters to foggers and to spray bottles. This one is one of my favorite. It's a pressure spray bottle, so if you just spray a lot of tanks or don't like the constant having to pump, it's quite easy to use. It's kind of like a water gun idea. So your tree frogs, they will be nocturnal, meaning that they won't be awake during the day and that they'll be most active at night. Since they are a tree frog, most of them will want to sleep on leaves or a lot of foliage. Foliage meaning a lot of plant-like structures inside your terrarium. You can achieve that by using your fake plants, or you can buy real plants. The only thing is if you do provide real plants, you got to make sure that you're keeping them alive with your UVB and UVA. So you can use the 5.0 UVB either in the coiled bobs or the fluorescent tube strips that we provide here at Pisces to keep your plants alive. Now, to keep your humidity as far as your substrate goes, there are a lot of substrates out there that provide a lot of humidity holding as far as your moss and your plantation soil. You can use a conjunction of the two or look for whatever really holds a lot of humidity. So here in my hand I have one of my favorite tree frogs, and actually the first kind of tree frog I actually ever owned, and that's a red-eye tree frog. Now these frogs are quite remarkable due to their really bright coloring. As far as the red eyes go, they have blue banding and they're bright green. This guy is quite dirty because I have him in dirt, but you can find red-eye tree frogs in Costa Rica, and they're quite a communal frog. Their diet is crickets, and you obviously want to make sure that you are, supplementing your crickets once in a while. There are a variety of supplements out there to purchase. Make sure the supplement you buy is right for the frog. Okay, the next frog I'll show you. So another tree frog that I quite like, just due to the large size that they come in, is the white tree frog. Now these tree frogs are a little bit bigger, so they'll have a little bit of a bigger tummy. They're quite amazing as far as the males make loud croaking noises, and I can hear it throughout the store throughout the day. We actually had these guys successfully breed, and we have thousands of tadpoles here at Pisces. So if you want to see the tadpoles growing up, I'd suggest you come and check it out. These tree frogs come from Australia, New Guinea, and recently introduced to New Zealand. So there are quite a lot of dart frog varieties out there. One of my favorites here are the Areatus, which have a nice blue color to them, and then the Truncatus, which kind of have a yellow and black banding. Unfortunately, just due to their jumpiness and their small fragile size, I can't handle them just because they'll probably hop around all over the place. These guys are definitely more of a look at frog since they are a little bit more fragile and a little bit more expensive for sure. These guys, since they are so small, will eat flightless fruit flies, and then again you want to make sure that you are supplementing those. So there are quite a lot of supplements out there. There's the Rapashi, they have vitamin A+, and then the Supervite. So make sure that the vitamin is right for your frogs, but I would encourage supplementing your frogs. Alright guys, so that concludes my video on the basic care of tree frogs and the dart frogs. I kind of touched on a little bit. Obviously I kind of talk about everything in my video, so please read up on the frog you're about to purchase, and I hope you enjoyed my video.
A supermarket for your pet, Pisces Pet Emporium.